Hello, I'm Yegor. Welcome to Zhe Quan. Today we begin with a clip from Fox News anchor Harris Faulkner. On May 7th, Fox News released an interview in which Dr. Mark Siegel was questioned about the coronavirus pandemic. Here the host was steering the guest to support her line that China was, as she put it, evil and awful. Here's the clip.
Where do you see things went really wrong in the very beginning? I mean, there have been lies that we have talked about here, human-to-human transmission, but were there other things that you can point to China and say, yeah, that's awful and that's evil?
When you say that country is evil and awful, it's not only unprofessional, it's frightful, even embarrassing to watch. From the beginning of the pandemic, Fox News has persistently reported, for example, that COVID-19 was Chinese virus, that the virus originated in Wuhan, or that China lied on numbers, or China tried to hold experts of medical supplies. This series of reports build an impression for the audiences that China is evil and awful. Just a quick search for China on the Fox News search engine, and you'll see what I mean. For many people who've been watching this news clip, they may have never been to China, or perhaps don't know a lot about China. Reporting from the mainstream media like Fox News has become their main source of world knowledge. When this information is misleading or twisted, it is unfair on other audiences like us, who know the other side of the story. I have been living in China for more than 10 years, and I was quarantined too. I'm in a better position to tell you the true pictures that those mainstream media would never tell you. After a short trip, I returned to Beijing on February the 13th, so I had to self-quarantine myself for 14 days. I was amazed, though, the volunteers in my community were. Even simple things like taking out garbage or collecting fresh produce from the local store for my wife and I. I was so buoyed after my quarantine completed that I signed up to be a local volunteer myself.
Well, this is my compound, and me and my wife, we decided to volunteer. We are in charge of measuring the temperature and also making sure that people have these special passes to come.
It's my own account, and I really believe that this coordinated approach, combined with the strict measures citizens were willing to follow, was ultimately what helped the Chinese people to get through it. According to the public resources in China, a total of 42,000 doctors and nurses from 29 different provinces volunteered to go and help at Wuhan. From what I've experienced and seen, containment of the COVID-19 virus in China was well organized, with ordinary people participating as volunteers, greatly preventing the spread of the virus. I can see the administrative system worked well to deal with it. I can say for sure that living in Beijing now is safe and calm. No one is panicking. People are still suffering from the pandemic and afraid of the virus. We should realize that our enemy is COVID-19 and not a country.